Hey everybody, this is Robin. I have been making videos documenting my journey through the Amare Reboot program, and I've just started the Fundamentals Pack 2 weeks ago. This time I have my husband Greg here with me because I think we have a really interesting story to tell as we started on the fundamentals, and it's been now 2 weeks. So doing the Amare was appealing to us because we have learned through my gluten journey that gut health is extremely important in not only maintaining and keeping a good immune system health, but also as Amare being the wellness company has been promoting, that the gut-brain connection is really important for just overall mental wellness and well-being. So that's really what attracted us to the Amare story and the Amare products. So while we did not have any mental health concerns per se, we are interested in improving our health in general, and we understand why why a healthy gut microbiome is important. But that being said, we did start with the Reboot because we wanted to have start with a really solid track to run on before we started the Amare Fundamentals, and so we did that. But the reason why I think our story might be interesting is because in the last 2 weeks we have actually had situations come up in our family that normally would be very, very stressful. But interestingly enough, we believe that we've been able to handle these stresses really well. And that's in light of how we would handle stresses in the past. And so that's why I invited my husband to be a part of this video, because I'd like for him to share a little bit about how he handled stress in the past and maybe his observations of how we've been handling it just in the last 2 weeks, given this pretty serious situation that came up with one of our parents.
Hi. My father ended up in the hospital with pneumonia, and he left the hospital a couple of days later and then got readmitted that following day with even worse pneumonia. We were a little disappointed in the fact that he was let go and then had to go right back. We were troubled with obviously whether or not he's going to come out of this okay. It was a serious pneumonia, and being at 91 years old, it's difficult. If I were to look back at ways in which I handle stress, not terribly, but it would affect me to where I would feel sort of flat. I would sort of get very introverted and sort of deal with things on my own and not share with Robin, not share with my family as much, just trying to soldier on and do it. But I can't honestly say that the Amare products are why, but I felt very consistent the last 2 weeks. Every morning I wake up, I'm in a good mood. I feel energetic. I'm able to take on the tasks of helping my mom, bathing my dad, feeding my dad, dealing with his dementia, dealing with the state of affairs that we have. But yeah, I would have to say that I have experienced a very even-keeled consistency that I might not have without those products.
Thank you. And that goes for me too. I think that, as a woman, we try, as a mother and a daughter and a wife, we always try to keep things together, right? And we're super stressed out because we're trying to work, and we're trying to make sure everybody else is good, and we're trying to make sure our house is good, and everything like that. And so we tend to take too much on to our own detriment. In the last couple of weeks, and since we've done the Reboot, I also have experienced it's such a subtle thing. It's not like someone turned on a switch and now all of a sudden I'm good. It's a very subtle thing. I've just been able to handle things and have a general positive outlook, and you know, everything is, I just seem to be coping very well with things in light of the, you know, Greg's dad and everything else that we have as far as our responsibilities. So I hope that this is helpful. I would love to hear your comments. You can press the like button so that I know that you've watched this and that this was helpful to you. If you have any questions for us, Greg or me, you know, please put that in the comment section below, and you know, share this video. I know that there are a lot of people who are using the Amare products because they have specific mental health concerns that they want to address, but I'd also like to share that if you don't have you know, if you just really want to address maybe, you know, how you handle stress, maybe you are already living a relatively healthy lifestyle, the Amare products can still be beneficial to you. And I hope to hear from you. Let me know what you think, and until the next video, aloha.